Hey everyone, it's Utthita Trikonasana pose today, or extended triangle pose. Great pose, quite tricky, quite challenging. Hey Max. Stay with me. Have a block. Invest in a block if you don't have one. This is an essential addition to your yoga equipment, and we're going to use it today. And I really encourage you to use your block, because for many people, for many years, Trikonasana or Utthita Trikonasana stays a little bit, a tricky one. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, Max, we'll see. And we start with downward facing dog here. So find your right distance, spread your fingers wide, press down the inner parts of your hands, so your index knuckle, your index finger, stay flat on the mat, bend your knees, make your side body long, lift your hips, lift your sitting bones up and back, and then straighten one knee, bring that heel down, then switch sides. Just to feel and waking up your body a little bit. Then on the next inhale, from your left inner thigh, lift your left leg up. As you exhale, draw it in towards your chest and then lightly step it forward. Release your right heel onto the mat and bring your foot parallel to the short edge of your bed, to the short side of your mat. Then bring your heel to heel, or even wider if you need more space for your hips. And bring your feet to a wider stance, so it's quite a wide distance. And we're going to bring our left knee above your left heel. We're going to stay here for a little bit, because we're coming right to a open hip stand in Utthita Trikonasana. So we want our left hip to open up a little bit before we come into the pose. And start scooping your left sitting bone under. So you're kind of lowering your left thigh, but at the same time lift your right. So it's kind of, and send your right inner thigh back and wide. But connect the outer blade of your right foot down. Keep it down. Then grab your block and place it to the outside of your left heel. Then hand on the waist and start straightening your left leg. If you have a tendency to hyperextension, I can't show you because I don't have it, but you kind of pressing down and you can hurt your knee. So in order to prevent that, you engage your quadricep. You see, you're gauging your quadricep and you pull your kneecap up towards your hip, and that is the right action for your legs. So your legs are not floppy, they're really working here. And when you engage your quadricep, you're releasing and relaxing your hamstring, and we're going to work with the hamstring a lot. Then it's open pelvis here. So you're stacking, and your right hip slightly above, so it's higher. So it's not equal pelvis. Pelvis is slightly open to one side or higher to one side. The outer blade is still there, is still present. Then you press down, remember, root to rise. Press down and you draw the energy from the ground in towards your core, and you're magnetizing your legs. Here's your foundation. Then your hand on the waist and you're kind of opening to the side. Imagine there is a wall behind you and you're leaning, so you're using your back body a lot. And then maybe you can look down and bring your right arm up, or maybe you can look up. And maybe you're here. And I really encourage you to do it with the block first, so you can really open to the side and you feel that lengthening, especially the right side body. Left side body as well is also long. And then slowly, when you master that, when you feel comfortable here, then slowly lower. And eventually, you will be able to try it without the block. But don't rush your body. Just give your body some time. And sometimes I'm shaking here, which is fine. And then to come out, just use your legs on the next inhale and come out of the pose. And we simply from here, switching sides. So extend your right facing to the front or to the back, for that matter, of your mat. And your left is parallel to the short edge. Sometimes we're angling our toes a little bit. And then bring your heel to heel and come to a wider stand. So for the second side, we'll try from standing, slightly different. So your left hand goes onto your waist or onto your hip, right there. And right arm, keep it in line with the shoulder. And again, it's already your opening. And always remember that your front leg is in external rotation. Knee up, pull it up, engage your quadriceps. Remember, outer blade of your left, press it down. Inner left thigh, back and wide. Hips to the side. Good. Then when you do it from standing, start tilting your pelvis to the side and sending your left hip back. And at the same time, start leaning forward, sideways, right? That back wall is still there. Use your back body. Use. Lean, lean, lean. Good. And then slowly release your hand onto the block. And I want you to open more to the side. Lengthen. And then arm to the sky. Remember to draw energy from the ground up towards your core. Strong legs, strong legs. And then maybe you can go a little bit deeper. But you're still using your back body. You're leaning back, leaning onto the measuring wall behind you. So it's a back body. Back body is active in that pose. Neck is long. Good. Then look down. Release your left hand down. Bend your front right knee. Step your right foot back. Come to a downward facing dog for a moment. Good. Release your knees onto the mat. Open your knees, bring your big toes touching. Come to your child's pose for a moment. Well done. Slowly start walking your hands, bring your knees together. And here was your Utthita Trikonasana. If you feel that you need some other poses to be explained for you, please let me know in the comments below and we'll shoot another videos. So thank you for watching. Namaste. Thank you guys. Love you all.